Yo, what's good? We got energy, we got new music, we have Break 50, The Boys, The Legends. Now, Logic's decided it doesn't want to work, and neither does my microphone. So if the audio is a bit crap, then you can blame me for that, but I'll sort it out later. Alright, let's get on with this. I've been wanting to do this for so long. We finally can. Oh. I hate quarantine right now because I want to mush so bad. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a riff. Oh, keep it going, keep it going. Oh. I'm feeling old Slipknot vibes and I love that. Just always know that we will find you in the end and rip your flow from your neck. Straight out your face. That's why you're still in this must be with your tears. Your open body joy it has been for years. Yeah. If your name is one that's toxic choice. Find her. Oh, what a rip. Oh yeah, this is. See through your lies, malicious predator in perfect disguise. Oh, bring it down. Oh. There's no materialized, but we will watch the light trade from your face and no sadistic eyes. Struggle these years, what's on his turn? Makes my spirit with your tears. The rope is burning and the outer is clear. They will turn in the shadows of Satan's sides. Bind her. Alright, I'm loving this. I'm loving the riff. Straight off, just as a hard riff. Not sure what it's tuned to, it's definitely tuned down. Love that added the heaviness on. I'm loving the change in drums just between the classic crash, classic hi-hats, brilliant. I love the vocals as well. I love that kind of talkative, kind of into scream vocals like the old school Slipknot style. So far, I'm really enjoying it. The mixes are really good and the video is just a good classic video. The boys are all looking fine as ever. So far I've not really got much bad. I'm really actually enjoying this. Oh, I'm brilliant. Let's just get on with this. I like to see now there's more diversity because we've got like a intro verse and kind of like a chorus similar to the intro verse chorus, but I'm sure it's going to change up. So I know I'm going to eat my own words in a second. So far, really enjoying it. So let's crack on with it. Touch them, crush them, I never feel like getting. Find them. I'm trying to think if that's actually slow down, if that's some modular manipulation. I've forgotten the word. I think it's that modular. Oh. Anyway, modulic manipulation. Anyway, whatever happens, I really like the fact it's slowing down a little bit. Really like that. I think I'm hearing some higher notes and it's like a ringing. That's really cool. I'm liking that little change up there. Brilliant, brilliant. Find them, communicate the pain. Show them, burn them. Stay. Off them, chop them. It's like the world contain. I'm also loving the snare hits. It's like 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. I've heard the snares just off, and I like how it's doing. That's really making that anticipation. So credit on that. Touch them, crush them, and never feel okay. Find them, find them, communicate the pain. Yeah. Show them, burn them, they never will sustain. Off them, shock them, it's like a walk contain. Life alive, life alive. Sorry, what? Let's say that back 10 seconds. Alright. A lot of underestimated things. Why am I wearing these? A lot of underestimated things with like breakdowns is it's that build up just makes the breakdown just can add so much to the breakdown. The build up, the anticipation, and they've absolutely nailed that. They obviously cracked that on the head. Wow, brilliant. Oh, let's keep it going. I'm back and it's the future because I lost footage because of iCloud. But hey, whatever. Right, let's run through the Break 50 song again. It's absolutely insane. I'm loving every single second of it. I'm going to run it down and just say what I loved about it, going through it and everything, etc. What I would change. Right, so first of all, the intro riff. Riff's obviously very key in a song or anything. And they got the riff pretty much really spot on and good. They got that old school kind of like Iowa style mix, which I absolutely love, one of my favourite albums, which is really cool. So the production's done really well. The videos, of course, very effective. I love the fact of like when he's laid on the floor with his hand like that's really effective. And of course there's all the acting and music to make a video effective, and they've absolutely nailed that. So getting onto the music, so I'm obviously, as I said, I love the riff. It's very heavy, and of course like bringing it down and exploding it out kind of brings in that old Slipknot vibe, which I love. Once I've said again, kind of a bit like the self-titled album. You've got the talking into the aggression, you've got it all building up and the exploding into the kind of the same riff as the intro, but as it's heavy, it's good to bring it back. The repetition's good. Repetition's good. It can be overused massively, but finding that balance of a good amount of repetition and overusing it. Overusing it is an issue. Not using it, it should be used. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I love that. And then when we bring it down to that little breakdown, the dun. One thing about snare was wrong. I believe it's on like a 4 and then a 3 and whatever. It's really funky, and I love that little change. So keeping it a basic and switch out the drums and everything. It's really, really cool, really effective. So I very much approve of that. So far I'm loving the aggression of the riff, and then bringing it down, exploding it back out, kind of that diversity of going down and up. That's a big thing. So I love it. Look, like when you get into really heavy, you've got it up the whole way, but it's really cool to like bring it down and up. Personally, I prefer that. I think a lot of people do, and bring it down as much as possible, but still keeping it heavy, and then exploding it as much as possible, just in the right length. I would like to say they've nailed it. Bringing it onto the breakdown, I'm loving the, as I said, the little build up. As I said, it's the build up that makes the breakdown. Like breakdowns can be sick. Well, breakdowns obviously make themselves, they're amazing, but I think that can really aggravate a breakdown is the build up. You could take a very generic breakdown that everyone's heard before. If you kind of put that in there, it's a bit like, I've heard this before, but if the build-up is very intense and something, you know, new, different, not done by a other band, then that's what makes a breakdown amazing. I'm not saying this is a generic breakdown, because it's not, but the build-up is really on point, and I'm really, really gassed about that, because they've really killed it. So, coming into, you know, the outro, so obviously the breakdown's fucking hard. Like, I don't need to say that. The breakdown's ridiculous. They also loving the slowing down, the I'm gonna put the word here. Okay, anyway. I'm loving the slow down, whether it's the tempo come down, which I think it does, or it's the modulate. I'm so special. Dyslexia. Anyway, yeah, whatever happens, it sounds really effective. It's bringing it down, it's making it heavy, and it makes you just want to crowd kill someone. Which is obviously a good part of the genre, is just bringing that energy when it's just gassed up, and especially like, you know, you will listen to it and you're like, I want to see this live. Then you will. So yeah, really good. I love the way it's continue it into the outro, but it's changing it up a little bit, changing the drums up, and just the vocals coming in and making it heavy and dragging the breakdown on. Dragging the breakdown on is a really cool thing when you're doing a breakdown, right? And bring it on, keeping it effective, keeping it grinding, and I approve of that. And it's kind of fading it out and slowing it down, and yeah, modulate mutilation and ending it there, and basically leaving it. It's like a cliffhanger end. Like, you want to know what's next. You're like, come on. So that's really, really dope. Right, moving on. So I love the bit of ambulance in the high guitar parts, but what I think would be really cool is that some parts, possibly in the verses when it's all pulled down, you could have like a high. I would have put like a high riff in there, just something on the top couple of strings, just like a diminished kind of little scale, just playing around with it, putting something a little over the top, or even exposed for something a little, because I didn't hear much high-end guitar. I heard obviously a lot of low-end, obviously, but it'd be cool to hear a bit more of the high-end guitar, and just a bit more of, I mean, the easiest way to like describe what I'm on about is like the Eyeless by Slipknot riff. It's something like that over the top, or even if it's, you know, a melodic kind of riff over the top. I would have liked, it'd been really cool to have something like that in there for sure. I think that would have brought effect. That's one thing I could definitely say I would have liked to see, but despite that, it was mental. It was heavy the whole way through, the energy was the whole way through, and it didn't get boring, which is always a key point. It didn't get boring, kept going, and yeah, big up to the boys. They've done a cracking job, so big love to them, and that's all. So like and subscribe, woo! Do whatever you want. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I got more coming, so peace out.